Welcome to Half Double Crochet. Let's crochet together. Today I want to crochet this beautiful triangle shawl. It's a wonderful project for the summer because you can crochet this very light and beautiful shawl, perfect for the summer evenings. For this project I used yarn from Hobby. This is 200 grams and 800 meters in a beautiful blue color. And then of course you need a hook, and I used a 4mm hook for this. And then we can start. We start with a slip knot, and then you'll need to chain 4. You chain by yarning over and pulling through. This is a chain, and then you'll need 3 more. And then we will continue with a double crochet into the first chain. So yarn over, insert your hook into the first chain. Grab your yarn and pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and this is a double crochet. We'll need 3 more double crochets. All of these need to go into that first chain. So yarn over again, insert your hook into the same spot and do a second double crochet, and then you'll need 2 more. When we have that, this was actually our first round. Then we'll need to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we can turn our work. We start our second row with a double crochet into the last double crochet of the former round. So you skip the 3 chains, and then you can find the last double crochet here, and we need to do a double crochet on top of that. So yarn over, insert your hook in here, grab your yarn and pull through. You have the 3 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. After the 2 double crochets, we want to chain 3. And then we'll need to find the middle double crochet down here in the former row. So you skip 2 double crochets to find the third one here. And then we want to do a single crochet on top of that double crochet. So insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull through. You have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through both loops, and this is a single crochet. And these are all the stitches you will need for this project: double crochets, chains, and single crochets. Now we need to chain 3 again. And we will finish this round the same way we started it, by doing 2 double crochets. So yarn over, and we will do these 2 double crochets in between the last double crochet and the 3 chains right at the end of the former row. So if yarned over, insert your hook in between here, grab your yarn, you'll do a double crochet, and then we'll need to do another double crochet. And this was our second row. Now we can continue with our third row, and it always starts by chaining 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we can turn our work. Here we want to start by doing some double crochets into the last double crochet of the former row. You can find it by skipping the 3 chains that you just did, and then the next stitch is the double crochet. And you want to do 4 double crochets into the same stitch. So I've done my first, yarn over, insert your hook into the same space, and do another one, and then we will need 2 more. And when we have this, we want to find the next space here, and we'll do a single crochet in here. Now we need to chain 4, Then find the next space here and we'll do a single crochet here. Now we've reached the end of the row, and at the end of the row we want to do 5 double crochets, which we will do in between here, in between the last double crochet and the 3 chains you can see on the left. So yarn over, insert your hook in between those two, and we will do 5 double crochets into the same spot. So this is my first, and then I'll need to do 4 more. And this was our third row. Then again, let's chain 3. Then we can turn our work, and we will start this row with 1 double crochet. We want to do that double crochet into the last double crochet of the former row. Yarn over, insert your hook, grab your yarn, we'll do a double crochet, and this row will be very similar to the second row that we did. We want to do some chains and some single crochets. First we will do only 3 chains. Then we want to find the middle double crochet of these 5 stitches. So skip 2, insert your hook into the third, and we'll do a single crochet here. From here on until the end of the row we want to chain 4, not 3. So now chain 4, find the next space here, and we'll do a single crochet. Then again chain 4, find the third double crochet of the 5 double crochets we did here, and we'll do a single crochet on top of that. Now we've reached the end of the row, and at the end we don't want to do 4 chains but only 3. So we start with 3 chains and we end with 3 chains, and in the middle we will always do 4 chains. 3, and then we will do 2 more double crochets between the last double crochet here and the 3 chains that we did. So in between here we'll do 2 more double crochets. And this was our 4th row. Now we need to chain 3 again, and then we can turn our work, and we want to do 4 double crochets into the last double crochet that we just did. So skip the 3 chains that you just did. This is the way you can find the last double crochet of the former row, and we want to do 4 double crochets on top of that. So this is my first, and I'll need to do 3 more. When we have that, we need to find the chains right next to it here, and we want to do a single crochet here. Then we'll need to chain 4, find the next space and do a single crochet here as well. Right next to that space you will find a single crochet in the former row. You can see it here, and we want to do 5 double crochets into that. So yarn over, insert your hook into that single crochet here, and we will do 5 double crochets. So this is my first one, and then I will do 4 more. Then again find the next space right next to it, and we'll do a single crochet here. Again, chain 4, find the next space and do another single crochet. Now we've reached the end of the row and we want to finish this row with 5 double crochets. And we want to do these double crochets in between here, in between the 3 chains and the double crochet of the former row. So this is my first one, and then I will do 4 more. And then we are done with this row. So for the rest of the project, we will basically do the 2 rows that we just did, but let's have a closer look together. We will call them row A and row B. Row A starts by chaining 3, then you can turn your work, find the last double crochet of the former row and do a double crochet on top of that. Then you need to chain 3, and then find the middle double crochet down here. So you basically skip the first 2 double crochets that you can see, insert your hook here and do a single crochet. We started with 3 chains, but from now on we will do 4 chains. So chain 4, go to that space right here and do a single crochet. Then again chain 4, find the middle double crochet of these 5 double crochets and do a single crochet on top of that right here. And you repeat that until you reach the end of the row. Chain 4, then a single crochet into that space here. Then again we'll need to chain 4, and then we'll do a single crochet again into the middle double crochet of the 5 that you can see next to it. So it's always 4 chains, a single crochet, 4 chains, a single crochet. The first one you'll do only 3 chains, and then you'll do 4 chains until the end of the row. After the last single crochet that I'm doing right now, you again only chain 3, not 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, and then we end the row with 2 double crochets, and we'll do these 2 double crochets in between here into the double crochet and the 3 chains that you can find in the former row. And this was row A. So row A, you'll do these chains with the single crochets in between. And now we can have a look at row B. Row B also starts by chaining 3. Then we can turn our work. And we will do 4 double crochets into the last double crochet of the former row. So in here we'll do 4 double crochets. This is my first one, and then I will need 3 more. After the 4 double crochets, we want to do a single crochet into that space here. Then we'll need to chain 4. Find the next space and do a single crochet right here. Next to this single crochet, you can find another single crochet of the former row. You can see it now. and we want to do 5 double crochets into that. So yarn over, insert your hook here, and we'll do 5 double crochets. And then you want to repeat that whole process. After the 5 double crochets, we'll do a single crochet, chain 4, single crochet, and then again 5 double crochets. And you repeat that until you reach the end of the row. So now I'm doing the 5 double crochets, and when we have that, we'll do a single crochet right into that space next to it. So insert here and do a single crochet. After the single crochet, we'll again chain 4. Another single crochet into the space next to it. And right next to that, you can find a single crochet of the former row. And we want to do 5 double crochets into that. So this is the whole process of row B. We'll do double crochets, single crochet into that space next to it, 4 chains, single crochet into that space next to it, and then repeat. Now I'm doing my single crochet, then the last 4 chains, last single crochet into that space here, and then we want to do 5 more double crochets in between the double crochet you can see here and the 3 chains. So we'll do 5 more double crochets and then we are done with row B. And now we would do row A again. Here you can see what we have crocheted so far. So you can continue to do row A and row B until your shawl is the size you want it to be. I used my whole yarn that I had, the 200 grams, and I made sure to end the shawl with row A so that the end is nice and neat, as you can see here. And now we have created this beautiful shawl with a really nice color pattern. The perfect summer project, and I hope you have fun crocheting.